In our video for you today on the news, despite funding and supplying weapons for Israel's war on Palestine and consistently single-handedly vetoing ceasefire resolutions in the United Nations, Joe Biden claims nobody has done more for Palestinians than he has. And U.S. Green Party presidential candidate Jill Stein responds to the interview in which Joe Biden said this. Let's get started with Joe Biden claiming nobody has done more for Palestinians than he has. Joe Biden said, "By the way, I'm the guy who did more for the Palestinian community than anybody." Finally, as for Jill Stein's response, Jill Stein said the following: "This is jaw-dropping gaslighting from Genocide Joe." In the words of Palestinian writer Susan Abu Hawa, anyone who plans to vote for Biden will have to walk over hundreds of thousands of Palestinian bodies to get to the ballot.
This did not start on October 7th. This has been going on essentially for 75 years, that ethnic cleansing, unfortunately, was baked into the plan. And I say this as a person of Jewish background, who's been somewhat familiar with these issues for a long time. There were national archives in Israel, historic archives that became available in the 1990s and completely changed the understanding of what's going on here. There's been essentially, a campaign of terror conducted against Palestinians since the Zionists came. Before they did, Jews, Christians, and Muslims lived together in peace. And when the Zionists came, they drove out not just the Muslims, but also the Jews and the Christians. This is a problem of Zionism. It should not be conflated with anti-Semitism. It's really a miserable commentary on the state of our civil liberties, our freedom of speech, and so on. That discussion of this issue has basically been shut down.